So 2 outs with runners on the corners. The batter now, Jorge Polanco, down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. First offering, runner goes, pitch in for a strike, throw to second, not in time, he's there easily. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded, and there's a force at every base. So digging in, Ezekiel Duran, trying to deliver as the hero. Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in, it's offline, and he scores. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of...
On the mound now for the Twins, Yohan Duran.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's McCutchen. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. Gone! That ball was crushed. He hammers one out to right, and they add on. It's 8-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a reset.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Basallo, 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped on the ground to second, whips it to first. And that is that. So an incredible rally here at the top of the ninth has completely flipped the script of this game. The Treasure Hunters with the lead, 8-4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jason Foley.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active. Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Now here is Lawrence Butler. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. In the air, left side. Schneider. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Ryan Burr gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Now the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throw comes into second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first. And prevent that run from scoring.
There goes the runner. Pitch and a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
The pitch. And a bunt right side. O'Hearn. Save! He beats it as the tying run scores.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't do too much.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Jimmy Garcia.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In to score is the runner from third. They lead it in the 8th. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Crow Armstrong at the plate and takes high there. Out to short. A dive. He's got it. Comes home with it. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 5-3. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 4 with a double. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they're
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. And they add to the lead. It's 8-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over.
Ricky Tiedemann will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And the 0-1. On the ground. And foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Hit hard, base hit.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
And Jack Peterson stands in. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, they did everything they could to try to prevent that steal. They throw the pitch out, but just great speed on the base paths. And that's a pretty nice stolen base.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So a man aboard. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. 0 for 4. A couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Ezekiel Duran now at the plate.
Outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And the 0-1. On the ground. And foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Hit hard, base hit.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
And Jack Peterson stands in. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, they did everything they could to try to prevent that steal. They throw the pitch out, but just great speed on the base paths. And that's a pretty nice stolen base.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So a man aboard. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. 0 for 4. A couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Ezekiel Duran now at the plate. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So coming into the game now on defense, J.J. Weatherholt. He'll play second. And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. Two outs, bases full. And now the right fielder, Lance Butler, 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. Popped up. And that's the 3rd out. So they get out of the... On to extra innings. And here is Ezekiel Duran. Holton back to work. And a base on the line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second. No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Bo Bichette, known for his late inning heroics. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Will Vest, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Manning getting cranked up as well. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Samuel Basallo will hit next. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered in this game. Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground to short, McGonigal. They take the force out. That ends the frame. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out.
First and second, 2 outs. Christian Robinson now trying to deliver as the hero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Foley is just 1 strike away. Two on, 2 outs. And the slider just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into
First and second, one out. Here's the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. Golden opportunity right here. Line drive, and this might be trouble. One run's in. Now the second run is in. They're waving around Duran. 3 runs are in. Into third as the triple clears the bases.
How about that? Clears the bases. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, James MacArthur.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score. So digging in, Justin Crawford. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And there's a foul ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Turner at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Bichette around third and headed home. The relay. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Lucas Erceg.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Next to hit, J.J. Weatherholt. Swings through that one for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Witt Over to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, Bo Bichette up to the dish, trying to deliver as the hero. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Jorge Polanco, big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. Ground ball off the middle, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single, a big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So up next, Justin Crawford. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Pickoff throw. Polanco back in his stomach.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. They can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. Welcome back, and here comes the ball four, take the base. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Trey Turner digs in now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. The other way. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Cut off, throw to second, tries to get back and save.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Kicks and deals. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, J.J. Weatherholt. One down. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. Ball one, no strikes. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Basallo. Jimenez checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Jimenez back to work. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Man at second. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So digging in, Ezekiel Duran.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
On the ground to third. There's one.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Now at the plate, Jackson Merrill swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Duran in to score. And now just a two-run deficit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Pierce Johnson.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
First pitch swinging.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Johnson is just one strike away. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves take game one of the series on the road.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work.
So bases all loaded up. And here is Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners claim the win here behind some great pitching. Now the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Double steal. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's to third. Now a jump throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in the play.
Such great concentration.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Will Warren.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Next to hit, Samuel Basallo. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jason.
First base.
Now into the ball game on defense, J.C. Escalera. He takes over behind the plate. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered in this game. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in a scoring position, but that's just one of those hang-with-ems.
Line drive, that's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Trey Turner at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. High ground ball for a base dive. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still slings it to second. Over to Castro for 1. Now it's the rookie DH, J.J. Weatherholt.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Moved to first.
He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Trying to send this extra innings. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Base base hit. That'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and they win it on a walk-off 7-6. One-run game here today. Your final. Now a chance for Jackson Merrill. 0 for 3 in this one. Now move to first. And he's back in on a dive.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third. Tie game here in the 8th. And he'll pull into second safely.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through.
Will Warren on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bellinger up to hit. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. And that is out of play. In the air, left field, down the line. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Jorge Polanco. Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He flexes his power with that swing, and they walk it off and win it 4-3.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well,
and the final score here. Two outs, bases full. The batter now, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 3. And a ground ball to first. Nice grab. It's there, and that's a great play. So bottom of the ninth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. Conrad back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on.
Turner runs. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the winning run is now in scoring position. The winning run on second base. Line drive. Base hit right field. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now Kurtz. And he handles it himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lawrence Butler. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Merrill now at the plate. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Swing and a ground ball. It gets through. That's it. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off and win it 4-3. 4-3 our final. Runners at the corners here, one away. J.J. Weatherholt, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. pinch hitter coming on, Bo Bichette.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
To first, and they've got him picked off. There's one to third now, but he's able to get back in, so just one out of the play. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. That's strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
One strike away. Foul ball still 0-2. Lined into right. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles hold on to win it. Here's the left fielder, Justin Crawford. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
To short, could be 2. Rosario 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here comes the manager out of the Twins. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Griffin Jacks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Now they get the runner and a rundown. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Jock Peterson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. And well. Bottom of the 9th at the plate, Lawrence Butler. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Next one misses. 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Here comes the throw. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at second.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around second is Bichette. Tag out, and they cut down the winning runner. On to the bottom of the 10th. Trey Turner now moved to second, and he's back safely.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Jacks back to work. Rips one to right. Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Well, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Throw to first, and Turner's back in. He's been a great free agent sign. Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
The winning run on second base. It's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. And now it's going to be Justin Crawford. Golden opportunity right here. Up the middle, Rosario whips it to first on the and very nicely done for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And now, J.J. Weatherholt.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We push on to the 11th. And we are. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Jock Peterson.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. That one to first, and it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets in the scoring position. Now,
coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jorge Alcala.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Throw to second, safe. Digging in, Lawrence Butler. And that one fouled off. Winning run stands at second. That one pulled foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Runner around third. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off in the 11th. 6-5 the
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. 3. He's safe. He's safe. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Take your base. Ball 4. He's safe.
Now pitching for Houston, number 74,
3.
Brian King.
3.
Now pitching for Houston, number 19,
He's safe.
Trevor Richards.
3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now pitching, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Now pitching for Houston, number 71, Josh Hader.
Ball
Now
4.
pitching
Take
for
your base.
Houston, number 52, Brian Abreu.
Let's play ball. Out. Take your base. Ball 4. He's safe. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Take your base. Ball 4. 3. 3. 3. He's safe. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now pitching, Landon Knack.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Samuel Basallo digs in now. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Brian Abreu getting ready to go. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there, I mean, he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
On the ground. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Lifted in the air, right field. Smith. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Brian King.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that is foul. And that one hit to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Good late bite on that slider, got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one outside, and that is ball one.
But can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Relay to second. Throws on the brakes, but he's tagged out trying to get back to second. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Jock Peterson. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone! That ball was crushed. He circles the bases. It's 6-1.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall. His top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Now, Lawrence Butler. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Smith makes the grab, and that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Samuel Basallo. Right side, hard hit. And they're down to their last out. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Ground ball, and this should do it. Pena. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros even this series up at a game apiece.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe. Three. Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe. Take your base. Ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take your base. Three. Three. Three.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 74, Brian King.
Three. Three. Take your base. Ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now pitching, Chris Bubich. Now pitching for the Astros, number 19, Trevor Richards. Now pitching for the Astros, number 52, Brian Abreu.
Three.
Now pitching, Jason
Three.
Foley. Now running at second base, number 6, Jake
Three.
Myers.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for tuning in. And we've got a good one going here in extra innings. And now Jack Peterson. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Ball outside.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the ninth. But we'll see what this team has on the road in extras.
Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tied at 4. Pitch misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He sends it out of here. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Strom, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Swing and a miss at a slider. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. J.P. France up and throwing. McCullers also getting ready. On a line out towards center. Dubon pulls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Wilyer Abreu. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. And he'll one. Swings here and blasts one left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they pick up a run of the sole shot and take the lead. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Sean Jelly.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
On the ground to third. He gets there on a slide. No play. That's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. And now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Tying run at first. The winning run at the plate. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Moore swings through it for strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. With the winning run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 3. Got him swinging, it's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Line to left. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around third. He scores to tie it up.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't.
New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Samuel Strom back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And the count 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Into the outfield, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
And now, J.J. Weatherholt. This one in the air center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging for first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. Now the left fielder, Justin Crawford. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Strom checks over to first, and he's back. Hit on the ground to short. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. Here's Trey Turner. As the lefty gets to work. Ripped to third and caught. And the batter down, Jock Peterson. He's already homered here in this one. Base is empty, one away here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Line drive, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. You'll often phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now it's going to be Lawrence Butler. To second, there's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Four, take your base. 3.
Back here at Dyken Park, here's the second baseman, Wilyer Abreu. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it across first. One up, one down.
Well, I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Jorge Polanco will hit next. The switch hitter batting right. Liner, and this could be trouble. And into second with one away. That's a double.
They had a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Basallo swings through it for strike one. High fly ball out towards left field. On the move, heading back. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. Really important at-bat coming up now.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Now here is Tyler Freeman. And a base hit right there. Polanco comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and they have the lead deep into extra innings.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the third baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Golden opportunity right here. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. J.P. France appears to be getting loose. McCullers also throwing. 2 on, 1 out. Tapped softly on the ground. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Justin Crawford, the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Up the middle, Pena. Now the throw to first on the run. Boots it.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run. So not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock. And that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
Manager out of the... Trey Turner with a chance now. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw there. Safe.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in extras.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up.
Play ball. Ball 4, take your base. He's safe. 3. That hit him. He's got first.
Now pitching, number 93.
3. 3. 3. He's safe. Three. Out. First base.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. 1 for 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Late on that fastball.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Hader checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Back-to-back base hits. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this game.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Pena. Feed to second, that's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Samuel Basallo will hit next. Out to short, Pena. Whips it across, and that is the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman.
One out, base is empty. J.J. Weatherholt digs in now. There's a line drive to left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Crawford, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Matt Strom on to try and close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here is Jock Peterson. Throw safe. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Packed house here at Dyken Park. And now here is Lawrence Butler. Oh, great stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Wilyer Abreu. So now a pinch hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Late on that fastball. Strong, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. This could end it. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Let's play ball. That hit him. He's got first. 3.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. Still nobody out here in the first inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Justin Crawford. And he hits a ground ball right side. Moore fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Take a look at the lineup. Singy, they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
That's out to center field. Dubon makes the catch. 2 away now. And Jack Peterson stands in. Ripped on a line. Smith makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Solo. Singy, game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your...
Diving, makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So the batting order turns over. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Justin Crawford. Curve in the dirt. Kicks away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
0-2 now. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for three.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down to third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
And it's fouled away. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in this decisive Game 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. Blanco back to work. Peterson just got a piece of it. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And a big swing and a miss.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. That one inside. Look out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dubon sizing this one up. Calls it in, 2 away. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. Well struck right field onto the track, and he makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Basallo. This one popped up. Moore. Corrals it. And a quick out, number one. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. The Astros leading by 4 here in this decisive Game 5. Freeman hits it in the air. Dubon moving under it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. J.J. Weatherholt will hit next. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down.
4-4. Take your base. 3. You're out. 3.
Bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Justin Crawford. Bounce to the right. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Trey Turner at the plate. Both 2 in this one. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jack Peterson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
There's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Paredes has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have. Welcome back, taking a look at our game summary. Blanco back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Dubon raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now it's the second baseman, Wilyer Abreu. In the air to left center, Alvarez sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Polanco. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall, but foul. Oh, 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Popped. Pena. Brings it in. That is the inning. The Astros turn
a nice lead, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ripped on the ground to second, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So digging in, Tyler Freeman.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Man at second. On the ground right side. And that chance handled. Slinging it to first in time. And here is Justin Crawford. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a swing to miss. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the late stages of Game 5. This one high in the air to left center. Dubon on the move. Nabs it. And that is that. We go to the ninth. And here's the catcher. Yiner. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Trey Turner now. That one fouled off. That's to third. And it gets by him. So he gets on base. An elimination game, one at a time, right?
And all of a sudden the pressure moves to the other team. They came into this one feeling pretty good.
Turner runs. Pitches low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. And that's outside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. And it's through for a hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. Now the tag at second and he's out. Tying for 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Manager out of the dugout now. Matt Strong comes out trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win, get himself a save.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second here in this decisive Game 5. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And now Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. One strike away. And start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.